Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space and tech news to share with you. And I came across this over at Science Alert. This should be interesting. Yes, marine biologist shocked to see a shark vomit a famous Aussie icon. Oh yeah, this was very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Um... A tiger shark vomited up an unexpected Australian icon right in front of a surprised biologist. Now, tiger sharks, and excuse me pronouncing this as I'm not a marine biologist, Galeo, Galeocerdo cuvier aren't exactly fussy eaters. Now, they've been known to take bites out of seabirds, other sharks, humans, as well as tyres, license plates. Well, registration plates, as we call them in Australia. And why do you Americans spell tyres T-Y, T-I? It should be T-Y. American English. Dear oh dear. Terrible. And even a small TV. I bet it spat it out after it saw what was on it. It was probably reality TV, so the shark had spit the TV out. Probably saw Real Housewives or RuPaul's Drag Race and went, bleh. Fascinating. But one of these marine predators couldn't quite stomach a spiky, short-beaked echidna, Tachyglossus aculeatus. Now, the incident was recorded off the coast of Orpheus Island in North Queensland, in Australia, where a team of researchers caught the shark to tag it in 2022 as part of a 3-year project. Now, marine biologist Nicholas Lubitz from James Cook University in Australia captured the startling moment. The 3 metre or 9 foot 4 foot long shark spat out its barbed breakfast. And this is what it ate, a short-beaked echidna. Little Aussie icon, yes, an Australian spiny anteater. Yes. Poor little fella. Dear oh dear. Unbelievable. Now, it was a fully intact echidna with all its spines and legs, Lubitz says. I managed to only get one picture, but as you can see, the outline of the echidna in the water. Now, Lubitz suspects the spiky spew was a result of a combination of stress and indigestion, plus a whole lot of damn spikes, I'm assuming. Fascinating. It's very rare that tiger sharks throw up their food, but sometimes when they get stressed, they can, Lubitz says. In this case, I think the echidna must have felt a bit funny in its throat. Yeah, look, a tiger shark, not long after it regurgitated an echidna off the coast of Orpheus Island in May of 2022. There you go. And there's the little echidna, and there's the shark having a good old Technicolor yawn, or a bit of a chunder down under. Yes, as we like to say in Australia. Echidnas have been known to swim from time to time, perhaps to stay cool, pushing their little snout up from the water like a snorkel, but most sightings have been in creeks, rivers, lakes and swimming pools, rarely in the ocean. Now, I'll leave the link to the main article below the video so you can pop in, check out these embedded links, go for a bit of a deeper dive if you like. Makes for a very interesting read, believe me. So it's pretty surprising that they might sometimes paddle out far enough from shore to become shark bait. Yes, now there have been sightings of Queensland echidnas swimming between the mainland and nearby islands, but it's quite unusual. Lubitz says the unlucky echidna must have been swimming in the shallows off the island, or perhaps even swimming between nearby islands in search of food or a mate when it was snapped up by the shark. Yeah, check this out. Little echidna. Going for a swim. Here he goes. Go on, little fella. Watch out for the sharks. Out he goes. Come on. Water's a bit cold for him. That's the problem. You haven't stopped for a wee, have you? Oh, that's just... Come on, off you go. Paddle on, sunshine. out he goes. Oh, there he goes. He's off. So these guys go for little swims in the ocean and everything else. Fascinating. Huh. Again, not a marine biologist, just love all animals. I think they're great. Well, there you go. Oh, there's some fish swimming underneath him right at the end there. Absolutely amazing. Now, because the dead echidna's carcass was still fully intact when it was regurgitated, Lubitz suspect it was a recent kill the shark hadn't begun to digest before taking the research team's bait. It's known that tiger sharks will eat anything. They're just a scavenger. I've seen videos of them eating a rock for no reason, Lubitz says. Now, while the echidna certainly takes first prize for prickliest prey, the team observed another bizarre shark vom. A vom. Short for vomit. Fascinating, isn't it? Having a vom. On a separate occasion during their time at sea, this time a tiger shark coughed up half a dugong. Yes, a sea cow. Unbelievable. It threw a big piece of blubber. It threw up a big piece of blubber and then a full vertebral column. I think it was a dugong calf it had a go at, Lubitz said. Now, both sharks seemed to recover post-regurgitation and were fitted with acoustic trackers before being sent on their way. It's hoped the trackers will provide scientists with data on the sharks' movements for a decade. Now, so far, 812 animals have been tagged as part of the Queensland Array Project, including critically endangered eastern shovel-nosed rays, Apicotrima rostrata, also known as guitarfish. Absolutely amazing. To think that this little fella here was able to make a shark unwell by being eaten. Of course you would. You wouldn't want to be eating all those spines. Absolutely fascinating. Incredible, isn't it? All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care. And as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
fascinating.